Alright everybody, this is it. We're ready to head into the final zone of Diablo. Here we're on level 12, but levels 13 through 16 are the last areas. And there will be some quests and such along the way. Let's head in.
I must be getting close.
We must be getting close. We got walls made of burning blood. We got these big spiked stalagmites on the ground. Scroll of Guardian. We got stairways made of bones. They got decapitated bodies laying around. Huh, where could I possibly be? Well, let's check the cauldron. This works like a shrine. It'll give me a random effect, kind of like the goat shrine. The essence of life flows from within. Alright, what I believe that one did was added 2 to my vitality stat. Not too bad. Yep. Looks like we're going to be running into our first enemy in the new area. It's a succubus. Yeah, these are ranged attackers that will try to shoot at me with their Bloodstar spell. And yeah, since I'm not playing a spellcaster in this run, at least not a devoted one, this will be the one time we get to see the Bloodstar spell, but it's being fired at me. As you can see, they're not going to come into range. I have to chase them. This might be a problem. Now, let's see if I can lure them over here. No, that might work on other men, but I'm not following you in there. Oh, hey, a small chest containing nothing. I think the decapitated body had more on it than the 2 chests in there. There you are. That's what I thought. There's more of you in here waiting to ambush me. That's right, come back in here. Back in the room I cleared out. Come back here. If this is the enemies I can expect to see this whole run, I might have to switch equipment. Make myself more resistant to magic, which is the kind of damage they deal. Yeah, they're not going to come around the stairwell to me, so I'm going to have to walk into the barrage of enemy fire just to hit them. Alright, I'll just use a healing potion. If I can get them in the corner, I can kill them with my sword without them being too much trouble. Come here. Arcane's Valor is not going to be too useful against these enemies, since they don't actually try to physically attack me, they just shoot magical bolts at me. Come on, come here. Come on, stop moving around, I want to hit you. I think the other kind of enemy coming is here, a Steel Lord. That gives me some hope as to which quest I'm going to be getting. As you can see, he's a big, nasty-looking knight. Take him down. I do love the way knights die in this game, though. The way they explode. I'm going to try to get this succubus trapped in the corner, and then I can finish her off without her running away. There we go. Things are nice and quiet again. Alright. Got this big room to work with. I might be able to trap some enemies in there. Dodge some more blood stars. I can use this impaled corpse on a spear as cover. There we go. Now, I think Steel Lords are immune to fire, so I should stick with the Sword of Puncturing against them. Ooh, one of them dropped me an amulet. Maybe it'll be an upgrade over the Optic Amulet. Let's see. My current amulet gives me extra light radius and lightning resistance, along with +5 to magic and -1 damage from enemies. If this amulet were to give me something like, say, something like the Jade stat, which gives me it's like a 20 to 25 resistance to all, I'd put that on just for that alone, because that would be useful. Because I'm not too worried about the +5 to magic stat. As you can see, I'm not casting many spells down here. I could go and have it identified now. I've also got Griswold's Edge here in my inventory. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to cast a town portal now, just to use the mana up. Here come more Succubus. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch to Griswold's Edge, and we'll see if we can catch him. I don't think they're immune to lightning. No, they're not immune to it, but it didn't do much to them. I'll switch to Griswold's Edge for its faster attack, since that might help me catch the Succubus a bit easier. Increased chance to hit helps too. Alright, it says they're resistant to magic, but not immune to any. Alright, there's another cauldron here. Another of the essence of life flows within. Nice. Now we're going to switch swords for the Steel Lord, since he's immune to fire. Oh, there's a bunch of you. If I go to the map and look at it, you'll see there's a structure right here. We're going to find out more about that later. That is a lot of Succubus. Oh boy. I went the wrong way, now I've got more enemies to deal with. I want to deal with the Steel Lords first, but I don't want them being backed up by the Succubus firing magic at me. Oh, that's not good. Got a few too many enemies attacking me all at once, and I don't really have anywhere else to go. Come on, kill him. Come on. Alright, that one went down. I think I might have to load my game. Or run for the portal. Yeesh. Yeah, I might have overstepped my boundary a bit when I went that wrong way. We'll just save up, just load our game and back off. Alright. No point in sticking around in an unwinnable fight. Alright, this time I've got Griswold's Edge equipped and I'm ready to take on these Succubus with it. Alright, lure him over here. See, what I'm trying to do is separate them so they're not in a firing squad line ready to just blast away at me. Come on. So even when I get a bead on one with my sword, they like to back each other up, and I have to stop and block all their shots. Because amusingly, even with magic resistances, a thing, you can block magic attacks with the shield in Diablo 1. I think that was changed in the later games. I can block Bloodstar with Holy Defender. There we go, we leveled up. Come over here. Alright. I'm gonna put points of dexterity and strength. Did I grab the cauldron? Because I know it gives me 2 to vitality. There we go. I know you don't resist fire. I know these will get you.
What ails you, my friend?
Alright, Pepin, now that I've descended into the depths of hell itself, do you have any elixirs for me? You do. He's finally got the elixirs of strength I'm looking for. I'm gonna buy them. Don't need an elixir of magic, but I will buy that elixir of dexterity. There we go. You'll see I've used up some of the excess gold I'm carrying. Raise up strength and dexterity by drinking some elixirs and juicing up. Now we got 68 strength, boosted to 79 with the Ring of Power. And dexterity's now up to 51. Now let's find out what this amulet is.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
Amulet of Vigor, 16 to Vitality. Well, it would boost my health. Do I want to use it? Yeah, we'll put it on. Actually, the lightning resistance on the optic amulet might be better. Well, I'm not dealing with lightning resistance or lightning enemies right now, so I might as well put it on. But I'll keep the optic amulet for its resistances.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Let's see, I don't have anything I really want to sell, but I will repair my gear. He has a Plate of Brilliance, which gives me a plus 11 to magic. Not quite the plate armor I'm looking for, Griswold. If I were a sorcerer, though, I would have bought that. You can see I've got my other equipment, the topaz gear. I'm going to need that because some of the enemies down here are pretty tough and hit pretty hard with their magic. Alright, clearly wearing my jade cape, topaz cape and skull cap will be needed here. I can always switch to the Undead Crown and Arcane's Valor when I fight the Knights, but this armor will give me 25% resist to magic, which is the kind of damage the Succubus enemies are doing on me. I've also got Griswold's Edge on, so I can hit them. Yeah, you resist magic? Well, now so do I. Come get me. There's an Inferno scroll. Steel Lords, I need to switch gear real quick. Okay, now we're ready to fight them. There we go. There's some armor stands in here, and I'm hoping that since I got the right quest, some of these armor stands will have some really good helmets and plate armor for me. Like I said, I'm looking for magic resistances at this point, because the enemies at the hell levels are going to be very aggressive when it comes to using magic on me in these late levels. The latest levels, fire resistance would be the most important, which is why I got the Crimson Plate still. That's not good. Alright, let's back off. See if I can lure some of these knights over here. Take cover from the Succubus attacks and swing at the Steel Lords as they come around the corner. I might not be able to fight him in this position because I'm blocking all the blood stars from the Succubus. Alright. One sec, ladies. I said 1 second. I needed to switch into my magic resistance. I see that Steel Lord after me. Go down. I'm going to be forced to fight the Steel Lord in my magic resist gear, which won't protect me too much from his attack. Yeah, you can see they're resistant to magic and lightning, but immune to fire. There we go. Come back here. There we go. Another Steel Lord. Hang on, let me switch gear again. Alright, now we're ready to go. I forgot to switch out Griswold's Edge, which does less damage than the heavy sword of puncturing, but does have that knockback effect. Alright. Let's keep looking around. Oh, another Steel Lord. Wait around the corner for it. He dropped me a ring. They can't hit me from there, so I'll take this opportunity to switch gear. Lure another succubus to me by hiding out of her line of sight. Smack her up against that open treasure chest. Yeah, to open this thing I need to find the Steel Tome, which will give me my first quest, and the only randomized quest of the Hell stages. Okay, more Steel Lords and more Succubus. I'm gonna run away from these guys while I switch gear. Because, yeah, the Knights have armor and damage that's pretty comparable to my own as a warrior. Let's see, I see two of them. I want to make sure these two are the only ones I have to deal with for the moment. One of them dropped a breastplate, which I can sell back in town. I just have to locate the stairway leading back to town. And here comes another Steel Lord. You can see when I ran away, it separated them. Makes it easier to deal with them. Just taking on two or more at the same time can be pretty nasty. Kinda want to take out the Succubus first. There we go. Yeah, Steel Lords aren't even the strongest of these Knight types. Though Knights in general are like the strongest melee fighter enemies you'll take on. Come on, go down. You can see why it's tough to take on two of them. Two guys that are just as capable at close range as I am. Taking me on in a 2-on-1 fight's a bad idea. Alright, I'm gonna throw down my current gear here. I'll keep in mind it's here, though. I'm gonna do that by opening a portal right on top of them. So I'm gonna come back for that gear once I've finished searching the place. Got another scroll of town portal. And another one. lead these succubus over here. There we go. Oops. Actually, I didn't mean to go through the portal there. I was trying to pick up the bow, but while I'm in town, I might as well do my business. Decide to spend my gold at Pepin to buy a few more elixirs of strength and dexterity. That'll bring strength up to 80 from 69 boosted to 80 with the Ring of Power. Dexterity can move up to 54. I don't know, does this count as using performance enhancers? Maybe it does, but when you're going up against the armies of hell, you take any advantage you can get, right? Adria also had an elixir of strength for sale, so I bought it and raised strength to 70. Again, boosted to 81 thanks to my Ring of Power. You can also see I bought a full mana potion and healed my mana. Alright, now that we're back, I'm going to make sure I pick up all my gear again.
May the spirit of Arcane protect me.
I forgot, he says that every time you pick that up. Don't forget the heavy sword of puncturing, that's going to be important. Alright, who are we up against? More succubus. Leader over here. Kinda want you to go in the corner. Make it harder for you to run away from me. So I can finish the job. Alright, we're gonna tread lightly through hell, cause more steel lords. Just pick up the topaz cap once I'm done fighting these guys. Oh boy. Yeah, there's always 3 quests down in these levels. The first quest is randomized between the quest I got and another one where you get a special helmet as a reward. And this quest, you get a huge armory full of weapons and armor stands to sift through to hopefully find something decent. And more magic attacks to resist. This is why I want something like a jade plate. That way I'd have the armor and the magic resistance. I wouldn't have to keep switching gear. Oh, come on, go around this stuff. I know what her plan is. She's trying to lure me into following her around that corner into that room, which no doubt is going to be full of steel lords. There we go. Took him down pretty quick with Griswold's Edge, despite his immunity to fire. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's steel lords galore in there. Let me switch back to my other sword and shield guys. There we go. Yeah, if I'm sitting here blocking all their attacks, I can't fight back. They're not immune to lightning, they just resist it. He dropped another ring mail. dropped me an elixir of vitality. Here's the rare one that you normally don't find in the stores. But when I buy it, it will raise my vitality to 50. Yeah, those can drop from enemies, but they're rare drops, and vendors will never sell those. There's the succubus that's trying to lead me into the steel lords. Come to me. You're not gonna come over here, are you? Well, what if I go around the corner like this? There we go. Surprise! Now it's my turn to ambush you! Alright, I'm ready for more steel lords. There they are. Well, there one is. You're not the steel lord. There's nowhere for you to run in here. Haha. Okay. That part of the way is clear. More steel lords. I still gain a bit of health back with the undead crown, but I'd love to find a new helmet. Like I said, something with some resistances would be ideal. Something with high armor and high magic resistances. Especially fire. Would love some fire resistance. There's the steel tome, which we're going to need to read in order to progress. I just want to make sure the coast is clear before I start reading it. Alright, looks like we're all clear. There's a decapitated body here. I'll take its gold. And then we will read about the steel tome and see what it has to say.
The armories of hell are home to the Warlord of Blood. In his wake lay the mutilated bodies of thousands. Angels and man alike have been cut down to fulfill his endless sacrifices to the Dark Ones, who scream for one thing: blood.
And by reading that book, we've got the Warlord of Blood as our quest. If I go back to my map, you'll see that that chamber right here has now opened. That's where the Warlord of Blood will be, as well as a few other steel lords. So we're going to have to deal with him before we can progress to the next floor. But we want to deal with him because he's guarding a bunch of weapon and armor racks. And they may contain the equipment I need to finish the game. Switch back to my other gear. Dodge their attacks as best I can. There we go. Any more succubus up here? That's a steel lord. He's not going to shoot magic at me. He's going to want to have a sword fight. There we go. He dropped a large shield. Funny enough, there is a unique shield that looks like the one the knights carry. It's called a split skull shield, and it's pretty good. I sincerely doubt I'll find it in this run, but this run has surprised me so far, so who knows? Alright, let's wait for the questionable demon ladies to show up. Come here. Let's catch her and try to take her down. What does healing cost? 41. And I've got 14 mana, so not casting that. You're going down. Oh boy, a bunch of you. In the corner. Oh. See if I can get him with Flame Wave. One went down to Flame Wave. Again, there's a bit of a glitch you can take advantage of when you have only one scroll of something. You can actually cast a scroll twice if you do it real fast, which is what I did there, which is why I got 2 Flame Waves out. Here's a scroll of Golem. This isn't going to help me, but what it does is it creates a little helper that'll follow you around and attract enemies to fight them. It's not too smart, and they're much better in Diablo 2 if you play a Necromancer. On a quarterstaff. And we got the stairway up to town. So we'll head up to town, and we'll see there's this big fissure in the ground now that says down to hell. So now we know where we are in the dungeon.
What ails you, my friend?
Buy some more potions of healing. He's got a couple more elixirs of dexterity, but I can't actually fit them in my inventory, so I can't buy them.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Staff is a staff of speed. You can go ahead and sell the scroll of Golem to Adria, and the staff of speed. Pretty good. And I'll probably check her inventory. She's got a book of healing. I'll buy that. And while we're here, let's ask her about this Warlord of Blood character.
His prowess with the blade is awesome, and he has lived for thousands of years knowing only warfare. I am sorry. I cannot see if you will defeat him.
Well, if I can't defeat him, that'll be the end of this playthrough, so we must succeed. I've got my magic resistance gear on. And that's why. Because there's going to be a bunch of these succubus to fight. Taking one out with lightning. Sure are a lot of you up there. Wonder if I've run into a unique mob in its gang. Come on. Knockback on Griswold's Edge can be a bit of a problem sometimes when you're chasing enemies like this. Come on, pick up the gold. Right, let's lead them over here. Take this. Got another healing potion just laying around. Works for me. Come on, hold still. Thanks for the potion of rejuvenation. I'm gonna drink it right now. Catch a few more of them off guard. Got a fireball scroll. Cast. There you go, the fireball took her down. Let's grab their gold. Be careful, because I'm pretty sure there's more of them than just that. There we go, there's the rest of them. Joke's on you, ladies. The stairs of town are right here, and Pepin's right by the fissure. And since you didn't swallow up his house, I can just go back into town, talk to him.
What ails you, my friend?
And get healed for free. Here comes some more. Come on, ladies. In here. Nope. I ain't going in there with you. You want to shoot me, you're going to have to come this way. I'm going to go around and chase you to that corner. There we go, we leveled up again. I'm going to put a point in dexterity. I'm gonna put the rest into vitality, because health's gonna be pretty important. Plus, I can buy elixirs of strength now. Here comes some more steel lords. Back up and switch gear again. I don't need you shooting at me while I fight these guys. Okay, I didn't wander in uncharted territory. What happened was I walked near where the Warlord of Blood's lair is opened. One of the steel lords waiting in there came out. Here comes another one. Just take him down. I'm gonna clear the rest of the floor before I wake up the Warlord and fight him. What'd that guy do to you? See your previous victim, the one you're shooting blood stars at while his corpse lays impaled on a spear there. Nice decoration, by the way. This place reminds me of my old apartment. Yeah, the burning blood walls and the corpses impaled on spears remind me of my old apartment. Yeah, my old landlord was Vlad the Impaler. Succubus to fight. Come on. Where'd you go? There you go, come out here. Well, if you're just gonna stand there and take it. Actually took a lot of lightning to kill. Let's see if I can lure her over here. There we go. You can retreat. I got the one trapped in the corner that I'm going to cut down. Then I'll come and cut you down. Let's see, decapitated body, which dropped a sword. It's a saber. Alright. Take cover here and fight the steel lords. One succubus, I think I can take her without switching gear. Nice. Alright, grab the saber. Alright, I think that's all the rooms clear in this first floor on Hell. Yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop some things off back at town, then come back and fight the Warlord of Blood. Alright, I've purchased a full contingent of potions, as you can see. And I've got enough mana to cast some things. I'll get phasing ready, actually. I might even use Stone Curse on the Warlord of Blood, depending on how this fight goes. Grab that studded leather armor.
My blade sings for your blood, mortal. And by my dark masters it shall not be denied.
Yeah, he didn't come out right away, because he was giving me his little spiel there. But what I did is I ran in and I attracted most of the steel lords that were also in there. That way I could battle them first. There we go. Those extra elixirs of dexterity certainly helped. Kept me safe for the most part. Alright, we gotta lure the big man out next. Here he comes. No resistances and some magic immunities. What do you say we hit him with Stone Curse, see if that works on him. There we go. Now while he's vulnerable, we'll just swing away at him.
Your reign of pain has ended.
There we go, we made quick work of him. Stone Curse spell came in handy. I think I could have taken him without the Stone Curse scroll, but that made things easier. Have a great sword. You can see all this stuff's pretty big and expensive and heavy, so we'll come back for more of it. Oh man, these are some heavy-duty swords. We got a Soldier's Sword of Slaying. As you can see, it adds 71% to damage and adds 8 points to damage. And we have a Sword of Slaying that does 8 points of damage. Just out of curiosity, how does this sword compare to the Sword of Puncturing? To the 30 to 36, so it doesn't do as much damage. How about the Sword of Slaying? Let's see. 35 to 45, but as you can see, since it's a two-handed sword, it unequips the Holy Defender. Which is why I won't be using this sword, because I want to use the Holy Defender. A shield is really helpful in hell.
What can I do for you?
So we'll sell all these items off. How about you, Griswold? Still got the same stuff for sale. He wants to sell me a bunch of armor that adds points to my magic stat, which I don't care about. I'm hoping one of the armor stands in the Warlord of Blood's little armory is going to have what I want. I want really good armor, something with some fire resistance and high defense rating. So let's go see what else he's got over here for me in his treasure trove. We're going to wrap up after we check it all out. See, another weapon rack contains a great axe. You can see I now have the 80 strength to wield it, thanks to my amulet. Or thanks to that ring of power. Let's see, a magic breastplate. And another magic breastplate. They have less armor than Arcane's Valor. I was kind of hoping for a proper suit of plate mail. But since I didn't get that, let's go find out what these are, and then we'll call it a part.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Accent stars. What? All I know is if either one of these breastplates gives me a plus resistance to all, I'm wearing that over Arcane's Valor. 16 to dexterity, and 17 to vitality. Huh. This gives me -3 damage from enemies, fastest hit recovery, and higher armor than the Plate of Vigor. Ah. You let me down once again, game.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
And let's sell all this. Maybe I'll get better plate mail later. Maybe I'll find a helmet. Go see what Word has for sale.
Psst, over here.
Wow, really worked? Awesome rags. 148% to armor on a piece of armor that has an armor of 3. Thanks for wasting my time, Wirt. Alright, even if I don't find any better armor than Arcane's Valor, I'll still wear the Crimson Plate of Thieves in the final level, since the fire resistance on that will be extremely useful. But for now, we've cleared out the first level of Hell itself. All the knights and succubi that served the Lord of Terror have been slain by Darquan Duror. So, in the next part, we're going to head down to level 14 and start clearing our way through Hell. So, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.